Hi, I'm Avisha. Welcome back to my channel. And back after such a long time, I feel so happy again. I'm making videos, and I had been trying to make the book review or the summary or whatever you call it, like book records from past 1 hour. I haven't right now have filmed one of the video, but by mistake I haven't on the camera. And since past 1 hour, I have been trying to make the book record or book recommendation video of, or like book review of just one particular book, this one. And somewhere on the other hand, people are coming to my room and interfering in it. Like, okay, I didn't have a peaceful mahal where I could, you know, just make a video. So finally I got a time. I have changed my outfit by the way, because I was like आज तो नहीं हो पाएगा, but finally right now I have time little bit just to make it as fast as possible. So I had been reading this book, The Man by Irving Wallace. So it's a book written in the 60s, and by the way, I got this book on like a very random day. I didn't even know about this book, that like this book even exists. So I was in Allahabad. I was just walking side by road. There was like a book stall on the roadside, and where obviously like they were selling second hand book. And then I got this book. I read like this brief page like which is written in the back about the summary of this book, and I find it like quite interesting, and I was like, I really want to read it out. And I got it like pretty cheap online. It was like I think for 1,000 rupee online, and I got it for 200. So I was like, it's a great deal. I have to steal it anyhow. And then I took this book, although it's like very thick book. I would need a lot of days to complete it. I have just like started reading it. And as far as what I had read and concluded from this book, I'm gonna tell you guys, and this is gonna be like very frank. I do not wanna be like fake it type of thing. Just wanna tell you all what I had read till yet. So this book is actually written in the year 1964, and this book later on like got adapted into a movie where there was, I didn't even remember the name of the actor, the artist who was in it. Like I had read it somewhere. Even there, yeah, James Earl Jones. But this book didn't got, like this book got very popular, but the movie didn't got as popular as the book is. As far what I have read it through internet, I have did like a whole research on this book and about all of this book is, I find it like very interesting. So there was this man. So the book, The Man, is about Douglas Delman, who unexpectedly becomes the first US black president without any election. It was like a accident that has took place there, and the vice president and president got died. So now Delman has to take up the office. He has to face a lot of racism. He has to face like a lot of media pressure, and he was like all under fire with the media pressure, racism, and people weren't wanting a black president in the country. And there were several, like media used to ask like several questions or towards him, pointing out it. And it was, he used to get asked several questions by the media, and that would determine him whether people are gonna love him as a president or tear him. So there was once like they asked, the media asked him a question that if he's black enough to be for the black community, like to lead the black community, or he is American enough to lead the country. So he has to face several questions like that, because people still like weren't accepting a black president. And it continues with like of law. It's not like a all of like political drama only. It's continuous scandal, betrayal. And Delman is not like a perfect man, not a perfect dude, but like he questions himself a lot, he messed up things a lot, but at the end he tackles political challenges very wisely while not like sugarcoating everything. So if you like political drama with real emotions, and if you want to know about like civil rights, American history, this book is just for you. Go for it. It's gonna be like worth your time. Yes, I'm reading it. Like I haven't finished reading it, and I haven't made a coffee. So yeah, life is good. It's not because I have PCM to study for. This Tuesday with Mori, and this is such a nice read. I love reading this book. This is for the very first book, no, like the second book, which I have read like on one go, and I really want to read more books of this author. This was the first book I have read this author, Mitch Albom. So this is a story about a student again reconnecting with his professor. So in this book, Mori is a professor and Mitch is a student, and it's a non-fictional book. It's a memoir. It's a real big story that had happened. Mori got diagnosed with a very uncurable disease, and Mori got interviewed by the interviewer. And after the Mitch has saw the interview, he thought to reconnect with his professor. So he went on a random Tuesday. He talked to his professor about his disease and how he's dealing with it. And then later on, that one visit got converted into so many visits. On every Tuesday, they used to like talk about on various important topics of actually lessons of life, like what? So on every Tuesday is to discuss about various important life lessons like love, regret, and what truly actually matters. And Mitch teaches us how to live the fullest and die with dignity. He says that when we not see our, you know, when we not see death as in fear, but like openly see is that it's gonna happen on any random day. So then you get to know how to live the fullest. There's various topics like detachment, life, and death. Like when you see death with an openness, then you get to know how to live it the fullest, as I had already had, you know, told you about. And also it's about detachment, and also how if you give love to others and receive love from other, that's the meaning of the life. And this book is really good for the one who has been going through a lot, and or either we had been in the situation where Mitch was in, if you're going through any of the disease or anything like that. And if you're grieving with something, this book is for you. It is like a nice book. I had loved reading it. It's like basic. It actually covers the true life lessons and how to live the fullest, and that what truly matters. For those who love to read wisdom memoirs, what to call it, whatever to call it, and who love to read like memoirs, who has been, who wanted to give their life a whole new perspective. So this book is all for you. It like open up your mind. When you read it, you actually feel that book. It's like, oh yeah, I have been going through this. Yeah, that's you like you just feel a little connection with this book. So it's a must read for everybody because I enjoyed it. This book I have read a long back, and I hope I'm not looking like bad. Okay, I was better before like this. So this book, Don't Believe Everything. So this book, Don't Believe Everything You Think, I have read it like a long back, and this book is basically like you are not your thoughts. Means we sometimes see like our thoughts as a reality, which is not, and most of our sufferings come from our thought, which is actually when we start determining that our thoughts are not our reality, that are fake scenarios that are created by us, then the real peace comes from within. And it actually is like the real peace comes from within. It's not come from any materialistic thing. Like if we feel like we would be at a peaceful state if we get success in life, we will get this if we got that. It's not like that. Peace comes from within, accepting the fact that this is who am I, and the thoughts which had inbuilt in my head, the thoughts about which I have been taking stress all day long, it's just created by me. It's not my reality. And it also explains that pain is inevitable but suffering is an optional. The mind creates, like if we have a particular problem in life, we over analyze it, overthink about it, that makes us feel more painful. But letting it go, detaching from a problem is the best solution. And it's like pain is optional. Like you can't disappear your sufferings because what happened had been happened, but over analyzing every little things on it makes you feel more suffer. So it's like suffering is optional. I hope I'm trying to explain you guys perfectly. I hope I am. It's about having faith in your life, trust in life, and just surrendering down your problems, like just surrender it. It's about that. And if the person, it's actually a great book for the person if like someone is dealing with overthinking, burnout, or even like anxiety. This books gives actually a great perspective to your life, because it's like we continuously think about like overthinking about every particular thing in our life, but this book gives you clarity. Okay, my thoughts are not the reality. So it's also like teaches you, you do not have to fix yourself, you do not have to fix your life, you're already a whole. It's just you have to believe that whatever is in your head is not true. So yeah, that's a great read book. Like if you have to go for very fast read book, go for this. Best self-help book for all time. So the next book is A Thousand Splendid Suns by Khalid Hosseini. And I love this author a lot. This is the first book I have read of him. The another book that is on my bookshelf is The Kite Runner, which I haven't read yet. I have like started initially, but I didn't even make through 10 pages. So I do not want to have any compliments on that book, although I have read reviews about that book. And even for this book too, I have read this book. And this is such a heart-wrenching read. I mean, the Khalid Hosseini, this writer knows how to tear the reader apart. And this book is goes through the history of the Afghanistan, the condition of women in Afghanistan basically, through two women in this story, Mariam and Laila. So this book goes up with this book goes with two women, Lala and Mariam. Both got married to the same man. They have their own hardships they had throughout their life, and they end up marrying to the same man. Before, the relations between Mariam and Lala weren't good, but situations came up happening like that. They become
यार हमारे मौसी के यहाँ से पता नहीं किसी का फोन नहीं उठ रहा है तो मैं
Mama entered into the room and I was all into this, diving into this book haul, book review, and my heart is plumping so fast. Okay, I need a minute. Okay. Let's have a coffee. Okay, this book goes up with two women, Mariam and Laila. I think I have told. So yeah, they married to the same man. The relations between all these two women weren't good in starting, but initially, the relations between these two women weren't good. But slowly and gradually, when the situations became more worse and worse, they became power of each other. And this book includes this book covers the theme of sisterhood and friendship, wars, and book covers the theme of friendship, sisterhood. It's like Mariam had treated Lala her own kid. And yeah, this book includes themes like sisterhood, war and operations, and even like a hope and sacrifices the Mariam had did for Lala. So it's like a great book. Say like Khalid Hosseini, the storytelling is such a great while combining war situations and then heartbreaking, exploring friendship. It's such a great read book. So I'm gonna read little bit of this behind summary. So Mariam is only 15 when she is sent to Kabul to marry Rashid. Nearly 2 decades later, a friendship grows between Mariam and local teenager. Lala, as strong as the ties between mother and daughter. When the Taliban take over, the life became a desperate struggling against starvation, brutality and fear. Yet love can move people to act in unexpected ways and at lead them and overcome the most daunting obstacles with sterling heroism. This is the first book review I have ever did on my channel. I have always wanting to make a book review videos, but I ended up not making any of it because I used to feel like how it's gonna turn out, whether I would be confident enough to speak on camera while telling like book reviews and stuff or recommending the books. But obviously it's not over until you start, so I thought to give it a try to see how it's gonna turn out, and definitely gonna post it however it's gonna turn out, because if I read books I also like want to tell you about that book, but it's also like if I'm good at storytelling about books or not, but you never know until you try. So this is my first try to what to it's my first try to give you like a book reviews or like a books I have read, and slowly and gradually would develop a habit and would make it more clearer and clearer, like, and also like try my best to deliver out the best book reviews content too, because I love reading books. So as I love recommending books, like I recommend books to my friends and family, like my mom, my sister, although they are not like fond of reading as much as I am. And so yeah, I thought why not to make a video of it too, because it is something closer to my heart. I love reading, so as I love recommending too. And recently I'm watching that Netflix series Pay, like every other person. And currently I am watching um, my Oxford Diary on Netflix, and I'm loving it. Like it's, see, all the, if any movie includes like all like book stuff, if it gives like Gilmore Girl vibes, I would watch it definitely. So I have been watching that. I haven't watched it yet abhi pura, like it's still 40 minutes ka it's still left. And because I do not get a time, there's like so much of study stuff to do. If you don't know, like I'm in 12th, I have PCM. I regret taking it, and more than that I regret that I have changed my stream from commerce with maths to PCM. That regret will never fade away, but still we have to cope up with it. But I've decided after 12th I would do what I love to do. Yes. And yeah, I'm gonna study. Like I was only studying, I don't know how to show you, I was doing maths. I don't know why my teacher do not understand that I study, bro. Okay, like I study. Number nahi aata, it doesn't mean I do not study. Ho jayega. Okay. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you like it. And if you like it, you can encourage me out to make more videos, more such videos like this, because I love to do. And bye. Would meet you guys super soon in my very next video. And I hope you have a great day, or if like evening, I hope you have a great evening. All in all, I hope you stay happy, blessed, and have a great life. Yeah, bye. Thanks for watching.